with with exceptions and raising them. So I understand that there is an exception class, and then you can also define exceptions yourself. So mainly when you define an exception yourself and you have to raise that, I was wondering if you could do an example of something or show me an example or something similar along those lines.
Okay, sure. So let me see. Pop, 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 pop. Okay, yeah, I can show you that. Yes. Yeah, but believe me that the exception part is the most easiest part. But never mind. Let me just show you since you.
That in this situation it is easy because I think you just have to do raise since it's in the exception class.
So in the exception class, let's take about the option. Let me see option. Yeah. Oh, so let's talk about option. So what you have to define, let's define that on the fly, and then so we will give this a self, and then possibly a name
Mm-hmm.
or a text even, and then you say self dot name equal name, like that, and then you have to define str. So when you call the class name by itself, then you are able to get something out. So it will return just self dot name, like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and yeah. So let me give you an example here. Invalid
Just
option.
any type of example is fine.
Yep. So okay, let me see here. Let me put pass and pass so that I'm able to run some code for you. Pass. So okay, let me see. Test definition, test exception. Okay, I would say so. Let me see. Yes, try, and yes, I think is
Like
good.
something like that. Yes, yeah.
Yes. So try and raise, but I mean, in your case, you actually have certain if conditions that you need to. So I would say um, choice here, like that.
Okay.
So
Yeah, so real
if
quick, I do have one question that came up. Basically, when the program catches an error, when we say try, that means if the error like occurs or it catches it, it tries the following thing and it will raise the exception that we define, right?
when you put a try, it
Yes.
you are telling it, just try to run this code under the try
When
in.
there's an error caught, right?
No, wait.
Okay.
Just so if okay, certain lines of code you cannot run all your code in try. Okay, you have certain places you would like your code to not to raise an exception. Raising an exception means that you see a red line and the code exit totally not running.
Mm-hmm.
But what you are trying to do here with the try and except here, you are
Mm-hmm.
asking the computer put these lines of code in like something like a sandbox. Okay, and any error that appears here, please catch it in a way, handle it in a way that it doesn't make my program exit running. I want the program to run, to
Could you
keep
repeat
running.
that again?
So okay, this try
Mm-hmm.
and accept, old concept they use that I'm not sure the current people explain this way or not. So
Okay.
they say that we get these lines of code under the try and we put it in a sandbox. This sandbox, whatever happened, whatever rubbish happened inside, we're going to
Mm-hmm.
handle it, and we get something clean out of it. So
Okay.
you got an input here, you pass these lines here like this, and
Mm-hmm.
you get something handled and clean out of it. So we call this a sandbox. We will run whatever happened here,
Uh-huh.
whatever error we keep it for ourselves. We don't want to expose it to the user,
Mm-hmm.
and we get him out something that is clean and neat, which
Okay.
is a message under the accept.
I
Yeah.
see. Okay.
Okay.
So
So
the accept will give you like a cleaner format if when the error
A
occurs.
yes, but wait, yes. So a cleaner format of the message that should appear to the user, telling him what really happened or what he need to
Oh,
take
okay.
an
Just
action
so
on.
like in the assignment, if you click like option Z and that's not an option, it's gonna say please choose a valid option, something like that. That's cleaner. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
That is how it's going to do. So
Okay.
so that is a cleaner format of. But if you don't, and it raises an option and you don't have an accept, you will see a few red lines here, or even in the idle compiler also you will see a few red lines telling you, oh, this error occurs on line number 200, and the integer is not suitable to be run with the string, and all this kind of stories. So
Hmm.
user doesn't want to see that. He's a user.
Okay.
He doesn't know about the string and
Yeah.
integer and so on. So that is how we handle a clean message, give a clean message to the user. So
Okay.
okay, now let me clean that and just try to.
Yeah. Let's try to run it.
So here I just, so invalid option, I put it like that as E, and then I print E. So actually E, when it is printed, it will print whatever you defined here.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so let us try to run that here. I'm not sure if it is. Yeah. So we said if it is not equal T, it will raise the exception, right?
Yeah.
So put it Z, and let us try to see.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. Okay.
So okay,
So real quick,
we can
could you
say
show me how the Z, so it runs through as like if choice does not equal T, then it's gonna raise that invalid option, and through the accept, it prints the invalid option basically.
yes, somehow like that. Yes, yes,
Okay.
exactly. Okay.
Okay. So what were you saying?
Okay, so no, I mean, I wanted to put the choice here to just show you that, okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
that
Okay.
is what we passed here. So what is printed here, what is printed here is actually what we pass to him when we, so this is, when we call the class like this is passing and giving the data to the constructor, and then here we are calling it back.
Okay.
Just as simple as that. And
Okay.
the same will exactly go with the invalid item. So
Yeah.
the same you have to repeat here. That's the kind of tricky part that you need to deal with. Okay.
Okay.
So now
Okay.
we settled the exception part, right?
Yes.
Okay. So it means that you have actually a few choices. So let me go again to the top lines here. Um, let me see here. Did I create a constructor? Yes, I create a constructor with the important part. So that will append every class. So here you will have to create a lot of if statements like that.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oops. And then based on the choice, so the guy will pass a search criteria. Okay. The search criteria is exactly, yeah. I want you to notice here. So that is basically the menu that you would be passing to the user.
Yeah.
So forget about all this. Just the
Yeah.
most important is the three parts here, or the four
Okay.
parts here. Title, I, K. E, you will exit the program. You will not run it again.
Okay.
So he will, after you tell him a message, enter a choice. So either T, I, K, and
Oh, I
E.
see. This is what you're saying. This is when we need a bunch of if statements.
Yes. So
Okay.
this will be the search criteria, because you
Hmm.
have different search criteria. With the title, you have to search in the title. So when you have a variable, internal variable self.title and self.isbn, but this is easy. I mean, it's searching the objects, uh, um, searching the objects with the title or ISBN is quite somehow easy. But
Hmm.
the real issue here that you will face is in the keyword. The keyword he's asking you, he will give you a keyword.
Okay.
Um, let me show you here. Again, sorry, I know. So just let me just give you an example choice.
Okay.
No. So the key here. let me see. No, let me see. Missing first. You will have the search criteria. Okay, and just give you an example here. So search criteria, if it is equal T, okay, then you will say, let me see. Let me see.
That's with the title, right?
So basically, you have to say somehow book dot title equal key. So the key, actually, he will pass you something like, okay, search with the key girl, or even boy, or even whatever key you want to search in the title name of the book. Okay. So that's the thing here, that actually you need to loop through in the search. You are extending the list. So basically you have a list, and for every book in self, I'm not sure if you can remember that also in your previous in the class code, you have taken something like that. So
Yes.
in this list, yes, I'm going to loop through all the books that is already stored here. And I know very well that here inside this list, actually I have novels and have science fiction, not only books. Okay. So in the book, once I get a book object, this is an object, huh? And so I will get the title from it. So that suppose I'm even having the title here like that, and suppose I'm having self dot title and is equal title. I mean, that doesn't help. Doesn't I don't need to go much details. You already know this kind of stuff. But I'm just telling you. So you have to do with this with title like that. So once you define title, you're able to get it out in this way and check if it is equal the key. So what is the key? The guy is going to search.
He's gonna pass that, like whatever you said, like girl or boy, like the title, somewhat title name, right?
So see, so the guy asks you to search, enter the title of the book. So
Okay.
he give you this as a key. This is the
Yeah.
key.
If you just do girl, that would be a key.
So girl with no name. Okay. So again, this is actually inside here. You see. So as you can see here, so
Oh yeah.
girl with no name is in the title of the book. This is the ISBN. This is the author name. Okay. So it means that once if we stored all this inside a novel object, and we passed all this to the book object, it means that we already stored that there. So we are able to check if the book name have, or book title have this kind of girl with no name. We are able, it is just a simple equal if statement,
Okay.
nothing so serious.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
this will
understand.
do the trick. Again, the trick is not here. The trick, if we talk about, so I would say here, just pass, and you have to do, okay, one for ISBN. Okay. I think when he put I believe, or I like that,
Yes.
and then we're going to put pass, and yeah, elif, and then
And then one
and then
for
so again,
IK, right? And then E is exit.
yes, but I mean, if it is exit, I don't need to even
You
come
don't
to
need
the
to do
search.
anything. Correct.
Yeah, you have to exit before you even call this class.
Okay.
Okay. The trick here now, the K actually is a story, not the E. So
Okay.
with the K, now he giving you a keyword, and with the keyword, so let me show you what he give to you here. So when you pass a keyword, no, he doesn't accept. So when you pass a K, he asks you to enter a keyword, and he just pass you something like stars. So stars, it means that you have to search, you have to go into all this and check if stars is there. Does this any of this contain the word stars?
Yes, just the last line.
Yes, but again, just notice one thing. The trick here is that this is different variables. So how are you going? How the hell you're going to be able to go through all these variables? So the trick here is that you have to implement. Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. We have to stop here. We have to share. Yeah, the code again.
Okay.
Okay. So, yep. Okay. Share. Share. Okay. So again, now when he's passing UK, then you cannot do this thing anymore, because you are not going to search in title alone. You're going to search in everything. So how can we do it? So we say key in book. Okay. You have taken something like this, and this make you implement something called contains. So it means that you have to come here and define, if I'm not mistaken, can you still remember that, Moise? Moise,
Yes.
Moise, what happened to you?
What do you mean?
I mean, why you go out?
You said to leave and to come back, right? To start a new session?
Oh, really? I didn't.
You did say that.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
No, no. I said I leave the sharing. No,
No,
no, no, not yet, not
no,
yet. Sorry, sorry.
okay. No worries.
Okay, what is the last thing that you heard? Wow, I was
About
explaining.
yeah,
Okay.
no, because I heard you say, "Oh, you're supposed to leave now," so I was like, "Oh, okay, my bad."
No, no, no. Just tell me, please.
The
What is the
stars
last thing?
method. The stars. That was the thing.
The stars. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. So, if we want to search the star again, oh no, my God. Okay. So, you see the stars right here. We have to
Yes.
search in all the variables, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then we said, um, here that we cannot search for the stars using this kind of a method that we just search with equality. We have
Hmm.
to use key in book. So if you remember that way, that when you search for something in an object, so
Hmm.
sometimes we use to search for, if we have a, let me see, if we have a string s, and this string have ABC or ABD, and then we are able to write a for loop for x in s, just print x. So do you know this, what this code will do?
Yes. I do remember this.
It will go through everything in s, and
So
it
what
will
you're
print it out.
saying is, we would just print key in this instance?
So okay, wait. Why we are able to call in on the s object? S is a string object, and
Hmm.
it's inside it. They define something that when we use in, they are able to run it in the way that we want. But in
Hmm.
the book class, this is a custom object. You cannot use in on a custom object unless you implement something called contains.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. That's where the
So
container comes.
yeah, so that what is the contains do? So in contains, you have to define what you want to do now.
We
Inside
need
the
to.
novel,
Hmm.
in contains, you are telling him, uh, please check for me the keyword that I have. Is it in any of the stored variables inside your class? So we will do the dirty work here. Okay. So first we have to, we can call, we have to call super, because not all the variables is stored in the novel. It's only one variable stored in the novel, but the rest of the variable is stored in the book class. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have to call contains on the main class, and we have to pass a certain key. So here contains, when you implement contains, so you have to implement it with let's say a key. Okay. So it means that you are searching it for something. So we have to pass the key here, and then we have to take the result like that, and we have to make a return result. And we have to say key yes. Do you understand what is this?
One second, let me read over it again. So we set result over to that, and then we do return result and the key within the self.genre. Okay.
So yeah, actually this is correct. So this
Just for
genre,
my just for my understanding, could you explain this part again?
okay, yeah, sure. So again, this part or the whole,
Just this everything within the contains.
so contains basically
So what basically what we were trying to do is, you said since book is like we created it, it's not, we have to do something else to find
okay.
keys in it, right? Which is through contains.
Yes, so
Okay.
basically book is a custom object. It
Mm-hmm.
doesn't implement, it doesn't, you cannot run in on the book object. In is only for certain objects that is defined by Python, like a
Yeah.
string,
Yes.
integer, or so. But he allow us also to implement contain. So we are able to give that. Let me see. Wait, guy. I think here. So let me see. I'm able to share a code with you that you have it inside your class. Do you see that code?
Yes.
Can you remember that code?
Yes. Let me read it over one more time. So if not in this.
So this is primes, and
Mm-hmm.
then you are implementing contains.
Mm-hmm.
So you are checking primes. So listen to me. Okay, this is a prime, and then you defined a prime object. It's called prime container. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and for this prime, now you have 3 integer variables here, and you are saying a in prime container. You are checking a in prime container. Prime container is a prime class, and when you say in here, it
Mm-hmm.
goes to contains and it run it.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay. Now I understand. When you do in for class, you have to do it with
contains,
contains. Okay.
exactly. So whatever you put in contains, that is totally up to you. But typically contains should return true or false.
Okay.
So if it contain it or it doesn't contain it, is it
Okay.
is it
And
3 is contained in the primes or no? So here true, so true 3 is a prime. Oh, true 17 is a prime. False 25 is not a prime. So that's how it goes.
I understand now. Okay.
Okay, does it make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you're able to answer the main questions I had with this assignment.
Okay, good. um so again, you have to implement here this contains, but also
Mm-hmm.
you have to implement it here. You have to go here inside. So we implement it in novel, but as I tell you,
Mm-hmm.
novel is not everything. So you have to copy that. You have to copy it to both science fiction, and you have the most important thing that you have to put it here in contains. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Do you know why you need to put it in contains?
Well, so we can call the key, right?
Wait. As I told you, do you still remember how many variables in contain? So again,
We
this is,
just did self and key.
wait. Give me a second, please. So this is the variables that I need to pass to the constructor of the book.
Mm-hmm.
So I have here self dot title, and then we have self dot ISBN. and then we have self dot author,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have self dot stack,
Mm-hmm.
right? So this is the variables, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I want to search all these variables if any one of them have this is all strings, right? Its title is a string, ISBN is a string, author is a string,
Yes.
stack also is a string. I want to go to each one of them and check if the key is inside, matches something inside here.
Oh, okay. I understand now.
So now I
Oh,
would
that's
say
why we said key in book. Okay.
yes, key in book, yes. Okay, so here I would say key in title or key in, so key, okay, again, the in is defined inside a string. So when I say key in, it means that if the word that I'm searching for inside any of these variables,
Mm-hmm.
okay, then return me true or false.
Okay.
So I will search author, and I have to write here or cell key in stack or key in ISBN.
Mm-hmm.
So it will, this contains will tell me true and false,
I see.
and it will come to me here in the
Okay.
result. It will be stored in the result, and the result I will end it with whatever here. So it means that if I ever manage to find the keyword I'm searching for, girl, in this case, we are
Mm-hmm.
searching, the key is called girl here, okay?
Yes.
If I find girl, I will always find a true returning to me, and that is what I want to. So you just
Oh,
want
I
to see,
understand.
girl is found in any of your variables inside your class or no.
Yes. So if it is, then we return true.
True or false? Yes.
Oh,
So that's why
true.
you use always and you use uh, here the or,
Mm-hmm.
and you use here a key in with the and. So if
Okay.
the search criteria is k and the girl is inside the book object, so again, this is one book object, but then you have, with the for loop, you will go through all the books inside. I think we are lucky because we have done something slightly similar in one
Mm-hmm.
of the
One
exercises.
of
If you can
them
remember,
was like
the
this. Yes.
print account, the print account was, so yes. So what I want to say is that, okay, that is one of the tricks. Do you want me to
Okay.
continue?
Uh,
There is, yeah.
what were
So
you
now,
saying?
do you want me to continue? We still
I think
to go
I
through other tricks, or you are satisfied like that?
I think I should be good because I have to study for this an exam tomorrow. But the main questions I had for this, you were able to answer.
Okay, okay. So I would say good luck for you, and yeah, let me know if you have any issues. I will try my best to answer you.
That's good. And also, this doesn't really have anything to do with Python, but you've heard what was going on in Palestine right now too, right?
Yes, definitely. But wait, wait.
Very, very. We need